Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today on this session on Cucumber BDD. BDD is basically behavior driven development, and this what happens is that the it's stems out of TDD, test driven development. So, what is BDD? BDD is basically with the use of Gherkin language, uses a plain English keywords where people can write the requirement, the functionality that they're expecting from the code. So not necessarily they have to be a very good, having good sound knowledge of technicalities. They can just simply write the BDD Cucumber Gherkin language, and they can achieve the 100% coverage of test through that. Now, without wasting much time here, I'm going to dive deep into it. So, in this is a part one where I will show you how to download the plugin, how to set up the project, and how to run one basic test of Cucumber. So, let's get started. So, first of all, you need to go to Help, Eclipse Marketplace, and in this, it is taking some time to load. Let it load. Oh, fine, it is okay. Now, if I say Cucumber here and enter, it will show me these two, Cucumber Eclipse plugin and Natural 0.9. So I already have it installed. It is very easy to install. Just click on install and go next, and you will be able to configure that with your Eclipse. So that is how, because this is needed to read the Cucumber file, the step definition. You need to make the project understand that it's a Cucumber BDD project, all of that. Okay, with that done, let's go and create one Maven project. Oh, it's a little fiddly. Okay, I go to others, new others, and let's go to Maven. In the recent versions of Eclipse, Maven comes pre-installed, so you don't have to worry about it. Maven project, next, create a simple project, next, and here we can say anything you want to say the group ID here. So Cucumber BDD demo. You can write anything which you feel like. I'm just writing something on that sort. So let's see. And I'm going to finish. This is my project, and this has this kind of hierarchy which comes from Maven. Now we need to go ahead and open this pom.xml. Now before we start working on BD, we need to do certain settings and configuration which I'll show you. So let's go and say dependencies. In this we want JUnit, sorry, JUnit. Then we want Cucumber JUnit and Cucumber Java. So let's get these three. Go to your browser, type mavenrepository.com, hit enter. So let's get first the JUnit. This is 4.13.2 and 7,763 usages, and it's been running fine since February 2021. So let's go with it. All you have to do is click on it and select. It will select automatically. Then come to your dependencies. Let me just what is the let's get it here like that. Okay, so in the JUnit, so we have JUnit taken care of. Now we need Cucumber JUnit. Let's search. And there should be one by IO Cucumber. Don't go to this. This is the old one. Go to this IO Cucumber JUnit. Hit, and there are 16 usages since January 2022. So let's get this latest version. Control C, Control V. So we've got Cucumber JUnit and JUnit. Now we need Cucumber Java. So let's go ahead and get that as well. Cucumber Java, here it is. Just in my case, I have probably searched before, so it is coming in this list. But there is no difference. You can just write it over here like this and just say search. And remember, I said don't go for this info cubes. Go for IO Cucumber Java. So let's click on this. 7.2.3 is the latest version I will take. Control C, and we don't need this anymore. Get rid of it. Control V. Save the project and it will build. That's just fine. Now come to source test Java. And let's create few packages here which we will use eventually. So first package is runner. Second package is features. Third package is for step definitions. Now in the features, I will right click, new, and we need feature file. So we just need to scroll up, go to general, file, next, and here we can try login functionality. So we'll just say login feature. Don't forget to add this extension or else Cucumber will have a hard time understanding your file and you will also face problems. So make sure that you have feature as the extension. Hit finish and you will see this comes up by its own. This is generated by the plugin that we have installed. You see a green little icon here. This is also that. Okay, so right now to keep it simple, let's delete all this and I can say feature. You see it got highlighted because it's the Cucumber keyword and it is now being governed by the Cucumber Eclipse plugin that we have installed. So the application login is, let's say, my feature scenario. Let's say user is able to log in to the application. Let's say given user is on landing page when user provides valid credentials, then user should land on dashboard page, something like that. Okay, now done that, and what it is saying, definition, it can only work when the project is configured as Cucumber project. Okay, let's get rid of this. Not a big deal. We will just convert this to go to configure and convert to Cucumber project. Just do that, and it is building the project, and that warning has gone. Do you see that? The warning is gone. Okay, now we need to get the, so this is our plain English requirement in plain English. Now we need to have an automation code which will back it up, because without that, just writing this will not help. It will not tell you, it will not execute anything, and so on and so forth. So we need to provide glue code. It's nothing but a step definition. For every step we are going to write a code. It will have a specific method to all these steps, and then we can validate whether it is working fine or not. So with this done, let's go ahead and I'll introduce you to one interesting plugin which is quite useful. You can search Tidy Gherkin plugin. This is the one. You can go ahead and install it. Okay, you can go ahead and install like that. For now I already have it installed, so I'll just say Chrome apps. Here it is, Tidy Gherkin. So you just have to paste your gherkin here, and that gherkin is here. So just copy this and paste this here. See, Tidy Gherkin has given a formatting for this. When we are interested in Java steps, because we're writing it in Java, just Control A, Control C, and now I will go to the step definition file, and here I'm going to write login steps. Let's say I write login steps. Okay, and now here I'm going to just control paste that. Okay, and just get rid of all of this. My class is login steps, so I'll have to change that. Login steps, and I don't need this anymore, so get rid of this. Now you see all these errors, so you can go one by one and resolve the error, but in our case what we can do is Control Shift and O, and it will take care of all the errors in one shot. Did you see that? Isn't this amazing? Okay, now I want to get rid of this pending exception. Why it is there? It is there so that as it says clearly, pending exception. I mean, the work on this hasn't been done. So you go ahead and remove this. Instead of this, I'll write control space CISO system.out.println, and here I'll write inside given. Similarly, I'll do this for these as well. Inside when. Similarly for then as well. Just say inside then. Okay, our step definition is also ready, and for now I'm just writing a sysout statement here to let us know that we were in this particular method or not. But when it comes to writing Selenium code, or any code that you want to write, you can write it in within this block. But now it is just a placeholder for us, and I will be covering this in the next session, where I will show you how to have Selenium integrated with this. Just for now, let's keep it simple. Go here and see. Do you see this? Earlier it was complaining that it doesn't have a step definition, but now it is saying it is all fine. It is running. So here's user is on landing page, user provides valid credentials, user should land on dashboard page. So let's see what it happens. When you say control and hover over it, it will give you this hand icon. You can click on that and it will straight away take you to that particular method. Isn't that great? And we can see the same thing for user provides valid credentials. So user is on the methods, and third one is you should land on dashboard page. So user is landing on dashboard page method. So this is how it's going to work for us. Now we have done the feature file, the steps. Now comes the runner. So let's make one class called runner, test runner, and do this. And all you got to do here is just say @ run with cucumber dot dot. Okay, maybe it is cucumber dot class, yes. And we'll say @ this is our configuration file. Basically in the test runner we are just letting the test runner know where the login feature file is, where the step definition for it. So that configuration within this public class test runner, we're not going to do anything outside it. We are interested here. So let's see. So we'll say cucumber options, import Control-Shift-O will take care of all the imports. It saves a lot of time that ways. And here I will write features equals to src. We are going to give the path, the relative paths, senior test Java, and we are in features. src test Java, and we are in features. Okay, src. Why I'm giving this slash and not double slashes? Because if you want to run the same program in Mac, it will complain about that. So let's keep it as universal as possible. src test Java, and we are interested in features. That is done. Now let's do the glue code. Where is our glue code? So glue code is right over here. Step definitions and this. So we'll say, so it's in the same, it's within the same hierarchy. So we can just say step definitions. We can just say step definitions. Be very careful when you are writing this, because any mistake in this can create a problem for us. So that is that. Just save it, and let us go ahead and do this, run this, and see what happens. So run it as JUnit test, and this is passed. This is the scenario, and let's see if the sysout statement that we gave is there or not. So do you see this? It's here, inside given, inside when inside. Don't worry about this red gibberish that you see. If you're not happy with it, what you can do is X out of it. We can get rid of that as well, and let's X out of it, and let's go ahead and go to resources. It's saying in the resources create Cucumber properties, and that should have this value there to silence this message. So we can do that as well. So let us go and within the test resources, let's create a file called Cucumber properties. Cucumber dot properties and hit enter. So here we are. We don't have to remember anything. We can just copy it from here. Control C and Control V, and here we'll say by default is false, so that is the reason why we see all these messages in red here. But if we say this Cucumber property is quite true, then it will not go ahead and display us all this. So let's see, let's save this as well, and X out of it. Go to your test runner, right click, run as JUnit test, and this time this is passed, and you see this is the information that we have provided into those given when then implementation methods, and this is showing up here, and the red message There's quite a lot of error message that was coming in has gone away now. So this is all it is. Let me go back and share the, let me go ahead and share the, this is here, this is here, this is here. It's also good. So I'll just recap what we've done. So basically we have gone in and got the plugin from marketplace, the first step, and Cucumber Eclipse plugin is there. So we have got that installed. After that, we've created on Maven project, simple Maven project, and within the test Java we have created feature folder, runner folder, step definition. In the feature we have kept the feature file, login feature, and in the runner we have created the test runner for configuring the run required to launch the application. It actually talks to both login feature and a step definition class file, and in the step definition file we have logging steps.java. So this hierarchy should be, you should be very careful while doing this. Plus when you are in the test runner, then it's very important to understand and get this right. Okay, with all that, thank you so much for watching this. I'm going to implement some Selenium code into it in the next session. So for now, let's wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next session. Thank you.